All right, everybody, here we are. Hi, Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Oh, hello, camera. You're in a weird position, and we are spectating a top-ranked Mr. Mime today, Akroma here. It looks like they're going to be heading into the bottom lane with a three-person bottom lane. So, basically what we're looking at is a coordinated team at this point. That's usually what you can tell when you see three bottom, especially someone running an experience share there. Heading into this lane here, we can see them fighting over this middle Audino here, and it's almost a mirror matchup, except instead of the Wiggly, they have a Pikachu on the purple team. We have mirrors in the jungle, Cinderaces, and mirrors in top lane, Lucario. This is very common for the meta right now to see similar setups like this. Lucario almost always in top-ranked games is soloing that top lane. And then we usually have someone like a Cinderace in the jungle. Not always Cinderace, but like a Cinderace. And a three-person bottom lane here. Again, following this Mime, Pikachu, Eldegoss in the bottom lane. We got tons of barriers coming up. As soon as one of those Mimes hits 4, things are going to get more interesting because a big stun could come out. This could be a triple KO. Oh, this is so close. If there was a wall there and a confusion in that moment, that could have been a triple KO. That would have been really interesting to see. But they do a great job. They take Bs here. Almost all of it goes to purple, or all of it goes to purple team. So a big win for purple. They have Eldegoss, they have Pikachu at level 4, whereas the orange team still has Mime and Eldegoss at level 3 here. Rotating down, just going ahead and taking their Audino here. Mime is pushing forward a little bit, hiding in this bush, just making sure that it can attack them if need be. And the enemy team is now trying to figure out a way to get this Audino without losing too much for it. Although they do catch that Mime, and now they're on the Audino. Can they get it? Very close on Wiggly. Very close on Pikachu. That Pikachu's in trouble. Needed to eject button out. We see Thunder being thrown down. Everyone's backing on the purple team. And we see that in the top lane, looks like it's pretty even right now. Orange team's Lucario seems to have a bit of the advantage in that top lane. Back to what's happening here in the bottom lane. We've got Bees coming up in 20. And right now, they're just posturing for a fight here. At any moment... Ooh, that was almost a catch. That was almost a catch by purple team, but not quite. If at any moment they catch someone with that wall, they might be able to go in and make a big engagement happen with that wall and Pikachu's Electro Web here. They're fighting over this center Audino, pushing it back. This is a big fight here, but it looks like nothing... Ooh, it's Cinderace is here. Cinderace from the orange team is here, pushing them back. This is going to be an interesting fight over Bees. It looks like most of it was taken by that Mime's confusion there on the purple team. Akroma. It looks like the Mime we're following got a good chunk of that. Level advantage. Ooh, very nice. Level advantage for the Mime here on the purple team, which is great for purple. Although they don't have their jungler yet, it looks like both the jungler and Lucario have left top lane. They're all rotating to Dread, where the enemy team is taking top goal, and looks like they are also rotating, but a very, very late rotation here. They're not going to be here in time for Dreadnought. Purple team does end up getting that Dread. It was tried to... they tried to secure it with that Cinderace Unite move here. Cinderace right now... Ooh! A great catch by that Mr. Mime, because that Cinderace really could have done some serious damage to purple team, but they were not able to secure much from the orange side after they lost that Dread there. Sometimes you can wipe an entire team if they've overextended themselves in that Dread fight, even if they get Dread. That is not what has happened here in this bottom lane, although we do see... If we head top really quickly, we do see that this Lucario is pushing this Rotom into top goal. It might not make it in top, but they were able to push it quite far, take that top goal. So they lost bottom, won top. Right now they're ahead in score, and it looks like slightly behind in experience, but it's actually still really, really close. Anyone's game at this point, and that shows how much the Dread experience has changed and how much you can get out of that top lane. Big Thunder from that Pikachu. Almost had a KO because of that Thunder right there. Pikachu, the big winner from that last patch. Just such a huge swing in effectiveness on Pikachu now. You love to see it. You really do. Let's see here. Mime moving up. It looks like the purple team Cinderace doing some good work here. That Mime is gone, gone, gone. Yeah, it's got a run or it's gone. Eldegoss trying to stop them from scoring here, but they're not going to be able to get too much done. And there goes that bottom goal. So, Top goal gone, purple side. Bottom goal gone, orange side. We now see purple is zoning a little bit here, getting ready for Dread. It looks like Mime was about to base and get its health back, but it's now worried about the Lucario and Cinderace sort of pulling in here. And do we see a base? We don't. It's not going to happen in time. Orange team coming down. Lucario making their way as well. They're a little split here, waiting for Cinderace, who is still trying to farm up in that jungle, making its way down here. Big catch on that Mime with a Thunder. Almost KO'd, and the Lucario does pick it up. Mime rotating around, and we have a big Unite move from Mime here. Mime's Unite, obviously, it stops people from being, ooh, and look at that. That was just such a mean confusion right at the end of that Unite there. Another mean confusion, catches that Cinderace. Beautiful moves from purple team right here. And this Mime is doing exactly what Mime needs to do so well. Ooh, do we have a catch here? No, we do not. This Mime just doing what Mr. Mime does so well, disrupting the fight, pushing people around in some really important ways. And now we can see it looks like the enemy Lucario here on the orange team is trying to secure Rotom by themselves. It doesn't look like they'll get it in time before it's at least contested here by purple team. So the question is, can purple take this now that there are more purple members here? Although orange is now really coming in. We have a big Unite from Lucario and at extreme speed. He is able to take that there. And this Lucario is now getting ready to KO everybody in sight if it can get away with it. Let's see. Lucario pushing towards Mime, takes Mime out here. We're going to follow this Lucario down, taking some of those bees with extreme speed, moving into the goal here. Big scores. Top lane completely gone for the purple team. Orange team takes that entire lane here. Meanwhile, the orange team is fully alive. Purple team 2 down. That was a huge exchange for orange. Really, really big. Let's move over and see what Mime's up to now. This is a moment where I get asked a lot, when do I farm up? You know, when do I start getting experience? You're looking at it right now. There's no objective on the map. There are these big Audinos right here. There's nothing that you particularly need to defend in this moment. Find the experience on the map and take it out. You can see that this is such high-level play because if you look at the map, there are very few pieces of experience around, and there also isn't anyone doing something that's completely useless. Big score from Mime here, top lane. I really like this play. Gonna put this goal in, base immediately, and rocket itself to the bottom lane so it can be there for Dread. Here we go. Making its way to Dread. We've got a good amount of time. What is that, 17 seconds? Dread will be up before Zapdos is spawned. So that's enough time to take it without question, even if it's contested. This is a big Dread fight. We might not end up seeing this fight materialize into a Dreadnought getting KO'd here, but it could definitely happen if people focused on it. And it looks like right now we are just sort of posturing back and forth, seeing who is going to bite on this engagement here. Purple team now moving in. Oh, big Unite from Mr. Mime, and big catch with confusion. That was huge. Lucario taking him out. We have a double kill here for purple team. This is really big right now because we're right at the end of the game here. We have big cooldown timers going on. The question is, do they push? Do they take Zap? It looks like Mime is heading back to the center area, looking to grab this Zap here possibly, or at least defend at Zap. They have to know they're slightly down here. Purple team has to know they are slightly down. So the question is, do they take Zap? I'm just going to pause really quick to see what Zap's life is at. So we're looking at about a third life for Zapdos right now. We have Mime and we have Cinderace rocketing into this center area. So we're going to be looking for steals. And then the orange team here, excuse me, the purple team is either going to look to KO this or peel off and start attacking the enemy team. These are these Zapdos decisions that I talk about that you're going to want to figure out in the late game portion here, how you're going to do this fight. Mime is going to come up here. I think what's going to happen is most likely a full-on attack at this Zapdos, and they're just going to try to take it right now. Let's see what happens here. Still fighting at Zap. Big attack on it. Enemy team was not able to get there in time, and they take Zap right there. Didn't even turn around, didn't engage the enemy. Zap was too low, and they knew they could take it quickly enough. And that seems to be the game here after taking that Zap there, KOing this Mime. We'll go back to our Mime, who is actually fighting off this Wigglytuff in this bottom lane to make sure it cannot score. And it stops it. Great move there. Great move there from Mime. And yeah, it's going to be a win for purple team. Big moves all game from this Mr. Mime. You just saw so many great barriers and stuns from Mr. Mime. And honestly, some really fantastic Unite moves there. Wiggly just dancing it out. You dance it out. It's over. Dancing it out. Orange team. Here we go. The question is, are they going to try to push this here? I mean, they have 4 all together in this bottom lane here. Can they get a victory if they fight here? Do they have any Unites? What are they going to do? We have a Unite from Eldegoss coming out, pushing them around. We've got some scoring happening here. Lucario breaks goal, and they're going to continue pushing this here. This is a cool ending to this game. They've got 20 seconds left, but I don't think it's going to be enough to win this match. I would love to see it, though, because that would be a fantastic finish. Fighting at this goal here. We do have a score from the enemy Mr. Mime, and we have some KOs here. 3 members of Purple Team are down. Lucario gets that Pikachu. What do we have here? This is very close. I still thought that Purple had it, but this is so close. Wow. One more big goal. One more big goal, and Orange comes back there. That was a really exciting fight. A really exciting fight, and some great Mr. Mime plays. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you all next time. Did I yeehaw? Yeehaw if I didn't. Yeehaw.